Hi everyone! So first video review for this week is for Children of the Stars by Aten. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is a video review. So Children of the Stars by Aten. Oh, this was really intriguing and really beautiful as well. It had a really lovely message to it. So it's a story of Amari and Zendara. They're princesses from other planets, and they have their lives completely turned upside down when they learn of their fated connection and how it will impact on saving the world and why they're there and what happened to them to be there, obviously when they were very young. And they have been protected and in hiding, but both of them sort of feeling like something is missing. When they finally meet that connection, it's instant and it's unbreakable, and they're on this amazing adventure. And having to hide means that they, you know, when it comes to fighting other aliens on Earth, Amari and Zendara, they're well equipped for the task, but they've got to be careful, really careful. So this was, it was such an exciting action thriller. For sci-fi, it had a lot of action in it, and it was very fast-paced, and it was complex in the makeup and the plot of it, so it really suited the genre and the pace of the story, but it did require your full attention. So the way the story was told, it just really made me feel as if it was destined to fit sci-fi, and it did fit perfectly. And then Aten, she used a narrator, which is something I've never seen before, but it's very sci-fi stereotypical, if you like, to have a narrator, and I loved it. For parts of the story, it just really lent well. It wasn't throughout the whole story, it was just at snapshot moments, and it kind of made everything concise for you. So if there was anything that you were a bit confused by in the complexity of this story, the narrator just put you back where you needed to be. And I loved that. It worked so well. It really helped set the scenes. It really helped make this book something unique and something you remember as well, because you're thinking, haven't seen that before. And I've never encountered this style of writing, and it wouldn't usually work for other types of story, but for sci-fi it just fitted perfectly, and I loved it. I did really like it. It was just what this story needed, and helped to give it that really futuristic edge. But it was exciting, it was action-packed, and like I say, it was very fast-paced. So the romance was instantaneous. It didn't really build, because the whole point of these two characters is that they're destined for one another, so they're going to feel instant attraction, and they haven't got time to build a romance. They've got to save the Earth. So getting to know the characters, you were getting to know them more as they were sort of fighting and protecting one another and protecting what they needed to, and their moments sort of took a back seat, and it heavily focused on the main story being the fighting against other aliens and using skills and powers, and being very much the adventure that it has to be, not a romance. So I liked that it stayed true to its original plot. It did not get lost in spending too much time on Amari and Zendara and their relationship, because it's already been established that it's going to be an instant connection. These two are destined for one another. That is pretty much put out at the very beginning. This is very much about their mission and what they need to do, and it gave the real action the center stage, which is what you expect from sci-fi. You expect center stage, battles, aliens, action. So it was really exciting, and I have a feeling it's only the beginning of something. So I'm sure they'll be back in future, and I'm sure they'll have more of a story where it's about them rather than what they need to do to save everybody. But that's what heroes do. Heroes save people. So that is very true to the whole sci-fi thing going on with this story, which I really loved. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Children of the Stars if you want to. If you've read Children of the Stars by Aten, I'd really love to hear your thoughts and what you thought of the book, so please get involved, comment below. If you haven't read it yet but it's on you to be read list, or you're planning to read it, again, it'd be great to hear from you, so please comment below. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great time with all the action. Bye!